So we are going to talk about the energetic match of you. So what I shared recently on one of our calls was that when I went through this path, one of the things that greatly surprised me in a very positive way was how things always had to match my vibration. Good morning and welcome to this weekly wisdom transmission. I'm recording a bit early today, so welcome to this transmission. We will be talking about the energetic match of you, like what is matching you energetically, what has to show up in your life, in your creation, when you're in alignment with yourself, what will show up then, and before that, what did show up then. So I will go much more into that. And we also have the Goddess Hekate with us. She will be sharing about standing at Crossroads, because as she says, there are many things energetically like breaking off at this time. So if you experience that things are falling out of your reality, that is in alignment with the plan for the universe, for the earth, and she will share more that hopefully can ease your walk here on earth at this time. So yeah, I also want to share that we have the Goddess Challenge coming up, and there you can hear more from Hekate. Maybe I already said more than I'm supposed to, but we will receive, or I will channel daily messages for 7 days in the Goddess Challenge, and it's free to join. You can also purchase audios to support you further in this journey. And actually, if you're in the Goddess community, you will receive all of it for free. So you will also receive the audios. So if you consider joining us in there, that this might be the time to do that, so you can gain maximum benefit from the Goddess Challenge. So that's a little tip. Okay, about today. So we are going to talk about the energetic match of you. So what I shared recently on one of our calls was that when I went through this path, one of the things that greatly surprised me in a very positive way was how things always had to match my vibration, or had to match what I was creating. And I want to go deeper into this. So when we are creating from the inside out, we are really allowing things to show up for us. So if something falls out, becomes out of alignment in a way, there will be something new showing up, matching us even better. I think for most of us, we come from a time in our life when we enter the awakening, where we have been really struggling and working hard to achieve. We have really been holding on to things and learned that you have to really effort to get things into your experience and then hold on to them. So it always felt like this constant battle or struggle to earn enough money for your living, to have certain things, maybe have a partner, maybe to be there for others. It feels like this constant struggle where you have to keep up, or at work, or wherever it is. It feels like a battle, and when you then realize this is because you're creating from the outside in, you're trying to get something into your reality that is actually might not really be a match to your vibration, or it matches your vibration of struggle. It's like this you can create because you're afraid of losing things and has to work hard. Oh yeah, this is the perfect match. So that can be a bit unsettling for the human then, to step out into the new energy and realize, oh, but I can also create from within. So in order for us, our mind, or us to trust it, we simply need to walk the path. We need to start learning from the human part that it is actually true that everything is mirrored back. So if you have a very expanded energy, everything showing up will match that expanded frequency. You will see that things seems lighter when it's mirrored back to you. The more light you get, you allow within yourself. So let me also try to go a bit deeper into it. We will also see things that are often rattling apart, falling out of our experience in the beginning, where we are starting to allow our high vibration, because those were the things that we could not maintain without struggling, or we did not allow ourselves to really create it from a place of fullness and completeness. So we will often be nudged to really go deep within ourselves, to work within us with allowing the vibration of worthiness, of love, of prosperity, realizing that the prosperous part of our experience is ourselves, that we are the abundance, that we are what we are here to experience. And that worthiness and abundance from within then starts to really be created in our outer world. And I need to say we are all on different missions, so whatever it is, area of our life where we are tweaking our energies, it's very different for all of us. I see many choose either health, money, service, are there others? Those are really big ones, right? Like, or yeah, family, partnership. So there are these areas of our life where we are really learning to master our vibration so we can move forward with that clarity and that whole sense of wholeness. So I really love to speak about this because it is such an applied part of our experience here and a part of the awakening. So we really need to take the steps in order to start trusting it. I can say it to you, but you really need to have your own experience in order for your body to really start seeing it for yourself. And we can often like pull out those old memories from our experience, like, 10 years ago when I stopped doing this, or when I chose this, and when I was more intuitive, or when I suddenly started to be myself with the families that constantly criticized me, or whatever it was. And then knowing, but now I'm in a different place. My energy is different now. So I am creating something different. And for me, as I mentioned before, or alluded to before, the thing about it simply has to show up. It simply has to be become a part of your reality when that is your energy. I shared several examples with my group, and it is so fun. I won't go into the details here, but it was really specific experience of when I was ready for certain things that would come in from all sides, or when I had something fall out and I could worry, and then the minute after it was replaced by something with a more vibrational, better match for me. And that is how I see it plays out when we get into these higher states of consciousness, because we have created it from within. So the mirror reflection simply has to show up in your life. So I think that's a really fun part of exploring the journey, and we need a bit of a sense of humor to really appreciate it in that way. I know for many they can really struggle and find it horrifying in those moments where they're really meant to take those steps without holding on to anything. So that's where Hekate comes in and wants to share her guidance with us. So I will just channel her, and as I said, I don't know if I said that, but she will talk about the thing about Crossroads, and that is what she is about, like teaching us how to let go and how to receive the new and how to choose your path. So one moment, I will just let her in. Okay, yes, this is Hekate, and I'm delighted to be with you here all today, beautiful beings. So it's time for fostering the new. And when I say fostering, I really mean nurturing, loving, and watering the seeds that are the new. So you're all here to create a new world. And what that truly means is you really creating it within yourself first. And you might feel that it is unsettling when you're reaching those times in your life where you have clearly outgrown the past, outgrown systems, outgrown ideas, outgrown partnership relationships that you have created from a lower density, from a perspective of feeling less connected with your divine self. So it can be horrifying to the human to see that things don't last forever if they're not meant to, if they're not created from a place of wholeness. Know that what lasts forever is the energy of you, and everything will be mirrored back to you again. the sense of safety and worthiness lies within you. So allowing those vibrations to really be harnessed, really come into your body is what creates the safety. Not the idea of some structures or a certain idea of stability from a limited perspective of creating physical experience that should give you more safety. It is really just showing up safely. Safety is showing up when you are feeling and allowing that you are safe on this planet. That is why many of you are choosing this path. You are really here to create those new structures within the human reality. So it's no surprise to your soul that things are shifting all the time. At this time, you might feel that things are just moving in, they're moving out, moving through. Everything that cannot expand with you and go into the higher dimensions. No, many things can. Many things can be uplifted in a new frequency. And it's up to you also to allow them to be that. Just say, yes, I do not cling on to what it was. I allow it to evolve and embrace the greater version of this person or this experience or this job or whatever it is of my body. I embrace the greater perspective of my body, that it's fully aligned with my divine path. It can do no wrong. It cannot be in the way. It's always supporting my growth here on earth. However that is showing up as physical ailment, they will be celebrated. Celebrate them instead and say that they are a stepping stone. They are part of the path to becoming fully you and enlightened within your physical self. So you don't really want to hold on to anything from the past, the limited beliefs. You are here to really embrace the greater truth, and therefore those things that will reveal where you're holding limiting beliefs will come up, they will pop up, and you will be given the chance to really realign yourself to a more aligned, more aligned with the divine truth. And I see that that might be a really good place to start for all of you right now, to just look at what is happening in your life that you might feel is you are a victim of, that you cannot control, that does not feel right at this moment, and just allow yourself to shift into a higher perspective. So as Matilda said, when things are rattling out of, when they're moving out of your vibration, there will be new things that are aligned to you, and they will be ready and available. These new paths are ready and available for you to step on, to start walking. And those are the paths that you will share in the energy field, in the collective field with others, so they too can follow their higher path. So they too can come into the state of enlightenment, realizations of themselves as masters. So I have much more to share with you, but I will give the word back to Matilda. I would love to see you again. I would love to share my message with you further, so connect in with her if you want to receive more from me. Okay, wow, I felt her so clearly. That was a beautiful energy. Thank you so much for being here with us today, and I will encourage you to join us in the Goddess Challenge. As I said, it's free. We begin 1st of June, and you can add audios to it, and there's a little cost to that. But if you're thinking of joining us in the Goddess community, you might come in there, and then you will receive all of it as a part of the Goddess community membership. So that is going to be really fun, and I just wish you a beautiful day, and I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Lots of love.